Republicans fed up with Adam Schiff's secret impeachment trial and are taking matters into their own hands. On Wednesday, several Republican congressmen fought back by storming their way into another closed-door interview. The man leading the charge, House Judiciary Committee member and Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, who joins me now. So, Matt, you bring your guys in there. All hell breaks loose. Have you shamed the Democrats into opening this up or not?
Well, we hope that we've had the opportunity to bring light to the inequities that exist in this current system. Right now, it's deeply troubling that you've got no due process for the president, even that was afforded to President Clinton.
So, speaking of Clinton, we remember when they didn't really care about her secret email server exposing classified information, but you guys go in there and they're saying, oh, all this classified information, that can't get out. A lot of hypocrisy, it seems like.
Well, and I want to point out that I've tried to avoid that hypocrisy by being critical of both Republicans and Democrats that wanted to have closed-door meetings. When House Judiciary Chairman Bob Goodlatte and now Fox News contributor Trey Gowdy were leading secret interviews into the Hillary Clinton email investigation, I was critical of that effort. And in fact, when they were asking James Comey questions, I stormed in then, and they asked me to leave, and I refused. So it's not just because the Democrats are in charge now. I actually am an advocate for transparency no matter who's holding the gavel.
I agree with that. That's a good point. So the media has totally twisted this thing. You know, you have Cohen, congressman, eating a bucket of fried chicken. You know, that's a clear stunt. You have Adam Schiff dramatically reading fake transcript. That's another stunt. And speaking of stunts, I mean, the media glamorized the Democrats when they did this sit-in on guns. Listen to how that was characterized in the mainstream media. Go.
An extraordinary sit-in on the House floor stretches into the early morning hours.
Make no mistake, this was dramatic, like nothing we have ever seen before. Truly one of the most dramatic demonstrations on the House floor in modern American history.
A protest like we've never seen before, but Democrats refused to back down, singing and waving signs.
Paul Ryan said that it was nothing but a publicity stunt. If that's the case, it's a damn good publicity stunt.
Are you frustrated with how the press is characterizing you just trying to see what the hell is going on inside a secret trial?
Yeah, the nerve that my colleagues and I have, that we represent each, 750,000 Americans, and we would have the audacity to expect that if behind closed doors in the basement of the Capitol building, Adam Schiff and his little gang are trying to overturn the results of a presidential contest, that we would want to know what the witnesses are saying, what the documents show, how the cross-examination tests the allegations made in opening statements.
Yeah.
But when Democrats do these things, oh, it's dramatic, it's captivating, it's theatrical. It's like Shakespeare in our modern era. And when Republicans do it, it's childish and it's violating norms, and everybody has to go rush into the corner and clutch their pearls and prepare for their next chance to lay down on the couch.
So I think Lindsey Graham in the Senate has to step up. He said he was going to call witnesses and let them testify to the same stuff out in the open in the Senate. He hasn't done that yet. I think he needs to do that in order to counteract what's going on. I have to ask you a question because, you're a fellow House member, and this is going on in your house. It's everyone's house. It's the people's house, apparently. Katie Hill, a congresswoman, Democrat, accused, and I guess there's evidence, because we've seen the pictures, there's some sort of threesome going on. She's a
throuple, Jesse. A throuple's very different than a threesome. I think a threesome is a one-time occurrence.
Yes.
A throuple is a more committed relationship among three people.
Okay, so that's a polyamorous relationship for those of you guys who are interested.
I haven't checked whether or not polyamorous and throuple are synonyms, but they may be.
They may be. So she's catching a lot of flack for, I guess, being romantically involved with a female staffer and then another male staff member. How do you see things?
Look, Jesse, the only person that's actually complained as an aggrieved party is Katie Hill's soon-to-be ex. I think people should just leave Katie Hill alone. I know that politics makes strange bedfellows, and I guess a throuple is a little stranger than we're used to, but that's not a basis to weaponize the House ethics process against a member, and I don't think that we'd be very good being the bedroom police in Congress. We should just get over ourselves. If nobody's broken the law, if nobody has asserted that they have some grievance, that someone's harassed them, then we should just move on and let Representative Hill continue to serve her constituents.
There are so many other unethical things that are going on in Congress. This seems to be the least unethical thing.
Right.
Of
right.
all
We don't have time to secure the border, but we want to go and secure, the outer boundaries of Representative Hill's bedroom. It's ludicrous.
All right, good point. All right, Matt Gaetz, the tip of the spear in Congress. There he is, busting down doors. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jesse.